She doesn't know she's leaving. She thinks she's surviving. Her body responds before her mind does. It doesn't wait for you to leave. It prepares. Love registers as threat. Kindness feels suspicious. Consistency feels unfamiliar. So she pulls back because she doesn't know how to believe you'll stay. It's trauma, trying to feel safe. And until she learns how to stay when it's good, she'll keep choosing pain that's predictable over love that asks her to trust and stay. When you feel betrayed by someone, it's easy to question everything. Like, why didn't I see it? Why did I stay? And more often than not, in my sessions when I'm working with somebody, what's coming out is, I don't trust anyone anymore, and I don't want to expect anything from anybody so that I don't get disappointed. And that doesn't lead to healing, that leads to self-punishment. And then you're trapped in your own cave, scared to come out, for fear to feel the pain again. And then you stop dreaming of the house you want and could have. So I'm going to speak a really big, bold ask right now, which is, I want to ask you to create that house that you deserve and love the life you want to live, rather than surviving it, hiding in that cave. And the question I often ask to people I work with in my session is, who taught you to trust? When you feel someone betrayed you, it doesn't define your worth. So yes, there's still the pain, and it doesn't make it okay what they did or did not, or said or didn't say. However, it doesn't have to define who you are, because their behaviors have more to do about them than they have about you. And more often than not, their behaviors shows their limits in their ability and capacity of emotional regulation. And your ownership is how you show up in the face of it. That will determine the emotional reality that follows it. It is whatever the situation you are in. Either it will escalate the emotional fire, or you will be the place that stops it. Because trust in relationships is co-created, and every moment is an invitation to break the loop or to feed it. Let's be honest for 2 minutes here. I don't know if you experienced this or somebody you know experienced this. However, when someone is in an abusive relationship, what many people ask is, why don't you leave them? And what you're actually asking them in that moment is, you're asking them to become homeless. Because when chaos feels like home, then peace feels foreign and threatening, actually. It's like you're asking a child to look under the bed to see that there are no monsters. And the child is like, no, I don't want to look, it's too scary, there are monsters. And you say, no, look. And the child won't. And so what happened here is, it's the inner child that feels like if they are living what's hurting right now, they won't belong anywhere. They will think who they are without it. And that's hell scary. And anxiety feels that. It's that child that is terrified of the unknown, because not knowing feels like danger. So learning how to trust yourself in that is really learning how to stay with yourself when fear shows up. Self-trust is not created in the knowing. See, there is a difference between knowing you trust yourself and feeling you trust in yourself. And self-trust is created when you learn the ability to stay present inside the not knowing without you collapsing into fear, judgment, or self-erasure. And in the not knowing, there is that pose of curiosity rather than panic. And that's where vulnerability lives. And that's where trust begins. First with you, and then another. And then the question to ask is, who's responding right now? Is it my adult perspective or my inner child perspective? Because that child will keep saying, please don't leave. I won't survive it. Until you, the adult, hold this child and stay. After a betrayal, we often swing between one extreme and one another. So what happens is we shut down, we withdraw, we over-accommodate, we overshare, and we try to control the connection. So healthy boundaries don't say stay away or protect myself at all cost, or give my whole self away to you. So healthy boundaries is I won't abandon myself, and it won't be at the detriment of another either. So healthy boundaries really, it's I'll stay with me and another without at the detriment of me or another. I will love myself well to love another well. So instead of asking, who can I trust? Ask, what would make me feel safe without abandoning who I am right now? And communicating that. That's primary. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your support, it means a lot. I appreciate the feedback as well. And give a like, a thumb up, anything, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me on my Instagram or my Facebook. And I wish you a great weekend, and I hope you're well, and see you soon in the next video.